What's good, dear reacts and reviews? Back again with another video for y'all. And before I get started, make sure I hit that like, subscribe, and comment, or don't. Let's get into today's video. These women can't be trusted. Dude flew out to see his girl on Valentine's Day, and this is how it played out. Well, I hope it went well. Shouldn't hope it's not that bad. Let's get into it.
Alright, I just finished setting up this Valentine's shit for my shorty. I don't know how it's gonna look to y'all. I think it look good. I'm gonna give y'all like a little walkthrough, like what like. I'm nervous too. What she'd be seeing if she was to walk in here. I just don't see how the fuck you can sit in my face and text other niggas in front of me after everything I done did for you.
Because I fuck with them more than I fuck with you.
Okay, so like I don't know if that video like 'cause I have to always think outside the box. I'm not sure if that video was like before that last bit. I'm not sure that video was before the Valentine's Day getaway or a minute after, meaning like a day or not a day or two, like 3, 4 days later. And I say that because it doesn't matter the placement of which that video is edited, that clip was edited into the video. I don't want there to be a misunderstanding. So I have to just make sure that I'm saying that for y'all so that, we're not out here just creating speculation and guessing, and I don't want none of that. I want to create a free thinking, clear mind here. So what we just saw was this man went above and beyond for his girl. That seems like, they've been together for a while. And he flew out to go see her. Then he flew out of the country. Then got a nice spot, to go stay at while they were, um, out of the country. And he spent some good bread. You know what I mean? Like he cares. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, it seems like if she feels like there's other people that care more about her than him. Now, I will be the first one to tell you that money doesn't define how much somebody loves you. It just doesn't. There's a lot of people that still do dirt, but they still take care of you because they got a lot of money. There's a lot of people that throw money in your face, but you know, people still like stay with them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that stay with people, even though they got a lot of money, but they don't even be touching each other. It's just weird situations out here, right? You know, so, and I don't know them all. That's just three. But in this situation, we're just gonna just go based off the narrative. It seems like they've been together for a long time. I'm gonna say anywhere from maybe like a year and a half to 4, 4 or 5 years, maybe. Um, that's the type of stuff you kind of like do for somebody when y'all been in the trenches together. So, you know, and like, and I'm an Aries, like, and my Venus is in Aries too. I mean, for y'all who know that, y'all already know how somebody like me give it up. So, I mean, like, for what he did, I'm not gonna do that for just no anybody. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be somebody I really do care about. Um, Now, if it's just somebody who, we just banging, and this is just somebody, and I'm not in a relationship, and I'm just doing whatever I do, then like that's cool too. You know what I mean? Because I'm still the type of person that would go just as hard. You know what I mean? I'm not, especially if like money ain't really like a big problem. Yeah, I don't really care about the ducats like that. As long as, we enjoying ourselves. And this life is short, but it's also long at the same time. So it's like real important to just live your life at the end of the day. I just truly do feel like they've been together for a while, so he was just trying to, come correct. And at the same point, he went above and beyond, which any woman would love. Anybody would love that. Um, I know a man. I know somebody that a woman came out to come get him, and then they she came to come get him, then they flew out to Hawaii. Like she paid for him to go to Hawaii. Then she proposed to him. He said no. Then she flew his butt back home, and like it's just just crazy stuff like that. For whatever the reason he said no, or whatever the reason she's proposing, stuff like that. Neither here nor there, but it's a really interesting situation right here, because if she does feel like, there's other people that can treat her better or they care more, then you have to question what's their relationship like, And one thing that it's kind of like a red flag is that I could have sworn I saw that it said that he was flying out to go see her. Now I'm gonna make sure of that because, right, yeah. So if he's going to go see her, I mean, people got needs, man. I mean, I'm not condoning cheating at this point. That's not what I'm about to say, but I'm giving y'all a different perspective so that y'all can understand uh, the realistic perspective that could possibly be missing here, even from them. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're not looking at it from a more logical perspective. Um, if I'm dating somebody like out of state, and it's just pretty much at this point like which is a long distance relationship. What will wind up happening is, if you're two attractive young people, whatever, you're gonna be getting tugged from different different people, testing you, you know what I mean, temptations and stuff like that. And they're gonna be trying to see like if you're available, you know what I'm saying? Y'all popping right now, y'all busting. So it's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on if you feel like the relationship that you're in is worth actually waiting for, staying committed to, and stuff like that, holding it down. Now, if you don't, then this is what most likely will happen, because you feel like, you know, you, you feel like you can either get the same or better because it's right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? And that may be true. It's not that like that's not true. But if you're really with somebody, then you're really with somebody. If you're committed to somebody, you're committed. You know what I'm saying? Like success requires effort, commitment, and patience. Y'all already got into the relationship, so that was effort. Commitment, you know what I mean? Should I say more than patience? That's probably where she's dealing with um the that's the struggle at that point. The reason being is because she couldn't wait, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I don't know if they had any past of cheating, you know what I mean? Social media does get really into people's business to the point where every everybody can see whatever you're doing, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't post your life or anything like that, but people can take the wrong things out of context, and, think all wacky because they're not entirely too sure what they're seeing or understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had exes get tender about a picture in there, and I'm like, that is like so old, you know what I mean? But that's the point, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't really control it. The factor here that makes this situation so unique is that it's a long distance relationship. So he's going out to go see her. And then like when you another thing is like when you got a lot of money too, like people always feel like, you have that also plays into the whole Gabrielle Union statement, right? How like, she felt like because she was working and was she felt like because she was the breadwinner in her last or previous um, marriage that she felt like she could just go out and go do whatever the hell she wanted to go do and go cheat. You know what I mean? Because she was making more money. But the thing is that, like I said before, money doesn't, money isn't the end all be all for why you should be able to do whatever it is that you want to go do. There's multiple factors in there. It's not the end all be all. It's not the ultimate um, hand, that you could just, you know, drop that down and you win the game. Like, no, money, that's not even it. No, that's not gonna fly. But I will tell you what, money can also make people really nervous and jealous and insecure because you have so much, you have a lot of resource at your fingertips. So people, she probably felt like you could be doing whatever you're doing. Maybe she's insecure on her own. Maybe like there's a lot of different factors that could go into that. So like we don't really know. But the thing is that she does feel like he does not trust her, and that's a real not he trusts her. She feels like there's other people that mess with her harder than he does, and that's a really big concern. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, everything I done done for you. So that means that he does go above and beyond. He seems like he's done it more than once. You know what I'm saying? And she's still acting like that or is acting like that. So it's a huge wake up call for him because, he gets a chance to take a step back and see if those roses actually smelt like boo boo to begin with, right? You know what I mean? He may not have ever realized that he was probably in the trance that most men are because of the booty or whatever. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So it's a sad reality, but it's true. Money can really make situations really hard, especially in the for the younger people and even just people in general because it's like you have so much freedom, and people are always kind of like watching you and paying attention to that and stuff like that. And at the same time, she may feel the exact same way. I'm not saying she didn't got her own bag, but even if she does, you know what I'm saying? She probably still feels that way. Young, handsome man got his bag. You know what I mean? Y'all live far away. He's coming to come see you. Who knows what led up to her feeling like that? But let's just put it like this: if she's up there texting other people, that means that she's uh what is that saying? She's having her cake and eating it too, or she's having her cake and eating her ice cream too, if you will. So let's just put it like that. She's double crossing, she's double dipping, man. You know what I mean? She up over here with it. I'm gonna get some of this too, this, some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this. I'm up over here. Like she's everywhere. She's sloppy with it. But at the same time, it seems like she didn't really care. So it's kind of hard to really say how their relationship is because I don't really know. Like, is this a surprise for him? Has he seen the signs before? You know what I'm saying? How long y'all have been apart? Because, I, most people just don't have the means to just like up and go right now. Even though if it is Valentine's Day, but it seemed like, he not even seen, he said he planned this. So, it doesn't seem like he's seeing her like all the time. So y'all probably, away for a few months or a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, that's enough time for a quick swoop in or, some uninvited attention that you're not able to deflect. You know what I'm saying? You're not able to deflect it because you're not there. So That uninvited attention has now become some invited attention because you're not there. You know what I'm saying? It's just messed up because, I feel his pain. You know what I'm saying? I understand, when when you really love somebody, the heights and the leaps that you will take for them and the things that you will do. It's messed up, but far too often this does happen, and it leaves people hurt, which hurt people, leaves people scarred, and it's hard to recover from, you know what I'm saying? But like that's why I always say that like money doesn't really matter out here. You know what I mean? Like it's a nice resource to be able to go and go do what you want to go do, eat good, have a nice place to lay your head in a nice house and all that stuff. But like people still struggle with who they really are, even with money. And it's because money is just a distraction if you're not really studying and getting to know who you really are. And what I mean by studying, I mean, putting away the money and getting back to nature, getting back to um, the real reality, not this fabricated illusion that has been given to us. This is just distraction. This is gobbledygook, to keep us occupied from our true selves. So, had he, probably sat with himself a little bit longer, he probably could have, saw, Shorty's real true intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because, we're just always really just distracted. We don't really see who we have around us or who we're laying our head with or who we're sleeping with or whatever. Like we don't really see it all. You know what I mean? Because there's just so much going on. But for y'all who understand what I'm talking about, you already know how it is. I'm coming from a conscious, woke, and no, a conscious, righteous, and woke perspective, and I don't mean the left. Um, I hope that y'all understand what I'm saying and stuff like that. Yeah, it's tragic, but it happens far too often. It's time to heal. Anyway, best of luck to the dude. Hope figures it out. Anyway, day reviews. We out.